tonight on Si's Eyes on the Skies.
You may have noticed it was a bit cloudy today looking up at the sky, but is it going to stay that way or is it going to clear up? I'll let you know coming up soon.
Plus, Hannah Messier is in the studio with your national forecast. All that and more, much more coming up. Si's Eyes on the Skies starts right now.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Si's Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Si's Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome to Si's Eyes on the Skies. I'm joined now by Kaitlyn Pretzel. And Kaitlyn, it's been really another mild week so far, hasn't it?
This normally in November, it normally is a little bit cooler, but it hasn't been recently. It's been very warm, I think. And will it keep staying that way? We're not quite sure, but I guess we'll see pretty soon here. So looking right now, you can see that it has been very, very cloudy all day today. It's been overcast, no sun. We'll have to show what's going on next. So it's going to be, it was cloudy all day today, as you saw, no sun in sight. And looking at the day planner tomorrow, you can see that at 8 a.m. it is going to be very rainy, and I'll tell you why coming up soon, and you'll hear a bit in the national forecast as well. 52 degrees at 8 a.m., 56 at noon, still raining, and the same at 4 p.m. And let's head back to Zane.
All right, thank you, Kaitlyn. And now time for tonight's weather story. Today in Iowa weather history, on November 10th, 1998, a very intense low-pressure system crossed Iowa, producing an all-time state record low pressure of 28.54 inches of mercury, or about 966 millibars, in Esterville and Spencer. Heavy snow fell across far northwestern Iowa with accumulations as high as 8 inches in Sioux Center. The entire state experienced strong winds as well, with every station reporting wind gusts of at least 50 miles an hour and some spots reaching up to 70 miles an hour. It's pretty windy. But anyway, now we're joined by Hannah with a look at what's happening around the nation.
There is a lot going on tonight, which I will tell you more about after the break.
Welcome back. Let's head over to Hannah Messier now with a look at your national forecast.
Looking at the weather in the northeast today, we can see that it's pretty decent out. It's decent out. Looking at the southeast and by Florida, we can see 75 in Orlando, 80 in Miami. It's what they're used to in November. But as we look up here, we see that it's the exact opposite. There is a lot of cold temperatures. 38 in Salt Lake City, 55 in Las Vegas, 66 in Phoenix. But the big story tonight is those low temperatures in Utah and the Colorado areas. Then we look up at Seattle. It's 50 degrees, 48 in Salem, pretty good fall weather. And then 43 in Boise, Idaho. Not much going on in the Midwest. 59 degrees in Des Moines, 43 in North Platte, 53 in Minneapolis. Pretty nice. However, when we look at the radar, when we look at the highs today, they were pretty good, decent highs. Now we'll look at the radar, and we see that there's a lot of snow going on in Colorado. We can see the winter is finally here. We look at the snow coming in. And next, we'll look at some of the watches and warnings going on. There is a wind advisory being brought in by the front, and then we see there's a blizzard warning, and there's a lot of wintry mix going on. Again, we look closer at it, we can see that there is also a blizzard warning going on in this area. So, no, we can't pretend that it's not going to snow for much longer. Looking at the futurecast, we see the snow is going to stay around the Colorado area, looking at Denver. And it's going to continue that low front is going to continue to move up through the Midwest and even come up to see Iowa. And then it continues on into the northeast and Canada. Looking at the highs for tomorrow, we see 51 degrees in Seattle, 63 in San Francisco. It warms up in Colorado and Denver, though pretty much everywhere else it doesn't change a whole lot from today. Our destination city for tonight is Goodlands, Kansas. We see kind of wet and raining on Wednesday, but the rest of the week it looks bright and sunny, with the highs going into the 60s on Sunday, but cooling down once we get to Tuesday.
All right, thanks, Hannah. Now let's take a look at tonight's trivia question. When was the last time a tornado occurred in Iowa during the month of November? Is it A, 1985, B, 2005, C, 1995, or D, 1975? We'll take another look at that in a couple minutes, but first let's head over to Kaitlyn Pretzel with a look at your Iowa forecast.
So as you may have noticed, it has been a bit cloudy today and it will not really move out. What's ahead? Severe thunderstorms, high winds, and drying out, which I will tell you more about after the break. Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at the current conditions in Ames today. 55 degrees right now, a bit windy at 10 miles per hour, humidity at 51%, and it's continuing to be cloudy just as it was today. Now, if we take a look at the current temps all across the state, it is in the 50s, 52 Mason City, 57 in Fort Dodge, 59 in Des Moines. And the current winds varying a little bit at 14 in Mason City, 8 in Fort Dodge, 10 in Ames, 8 in Des Moines. And looking at the clouds and radar, as you may have noticed, it has been cloudy all day today, and it's going to continue to be so, just as it is in many parts of the country right now. And looking at the futurecast, you can see cloudy right now, and unfortunately it's not going to be changing much. It's going to continue to be cloudy tomorrow as we have some low pressure come in and bringing in some rain, which actually is going to be bringing some severe storms. And it will move out, and then we'll have some clear skies for a bit. Looking at the lows tonight, you can see that it's going to be 46 in Waterloo, 48 in Marshalltown, 47 in Fort Dodge, and low 50s, late 40s across the state. Looking at the highs tomorrow, it's not changing much as we have the temperatures in the mid 50s, late 50s as well. Looking at the forecast for tonight, 48 degrees with mostly cloudy with a chance of drizzling as well. Winds at 10 to 15 coming from the southeast. Looking at the forecast for tomorrow, as I said, severe weather coming in, and it's going to be more so in the lower part of the country, but not so much here. We're still going to have some severe thunderstorms, very, very breezy as that system is moving through. Looking at the extended forecast, 100% chance of rain tomorrow, as I said, with the severe storms. Going to be cloudy as well on Thursday, and then it'll start to clear up as that front moves through, and it'll be a little bit cloudy coming up soon.
All right, thanks, Kaitlyn. Let's take a look at another look at tonight's trivia question. When was the last time a tornado occurred in Iowa during the month of November? Is it A, 1985, B, 2005, C, 1995, or D, 1975? And the answer is B, 2005, November 2005, so 10 years ago.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but if we look at Kaitlyn's forecast that she was showing us,
Been around the same for us too.
Well, yeah, it could happen again.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We don't
tomorrow.
know. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's been unseasonably warm, I would say, for these past couple of months, because as it normally does get a little bit cooler in November as winter starts to be on the horizon. But hopefully it'll cool down soon. Maybe we'll get some snow later. Who knows? Probably not tomorrow, but yeah.
No, but maybe sometime
Yeah.
soon. It's November. It's got to happen sometime. But tomorrow could be interesting. All right, that concludes our show tonight. Please be sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. You can find every show online at YouTube under our Size Eyes channel. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you right back here again on Thursday.